In Asia's bustling cities, a new rival is rising. Chagee, a tea brand that started small, is suddenly everywhere. But behind the pretty cups and glossy stores lies a bigger question. Is this just hype, or is Chagee about to topple Starbucks' empire in Asia? What's really driving this explosive growth? And could it signal the start of a cafe revolution? Let's find out. In less than 8 years since its founding, Chagee has transformed from a small startup into one of Asia's fastest-growing tea empires. Its rise wasn't by chance. It was powered by a series of breakthroughs that quickly turned it into a household name. The first came through sheer expansion. What started as just a handful of stores suddenly multiplied across major cities in China and Southeast Asia. Every new outlet created buzz, and as Chagee's name appeared in malls, shopping streets, and lifestyle hubs, it gave the impression that this was no ordinary tea brand. This was the one everyone had to try. Then came the hype. Some store launches looked less like a casual tea shop opening and more like the debut of a new iPhone. Long queues, drinks selling out within hours, and social media flooded with photos of people holding Chagee cups. All of this gave it the aura of a cultural phenomenon, rather than just another beverage chain. And Chagee wasn't simply selling tea, it was selling identity. From its sleek, almost minimalist packaging to its clean, modern store design, it positioned itself as a luxury lifestyle choice. For young consumers, especially Gen Z, drinking Chagee wasn't about quenching thirst. It was about being part of a movement. And in Asia, where brand image carries enormous weight, that positioning made all the difference. So how did it all start? Back in 2017, the founder, Zhang Junjie, didn't just stumble into the tea business. He had a vision to take traditional Chinese tea culture, which for centuries was seen as something old-fashioned, and reinvent it for the modern world. Zhang noticed something important. While Western coffee culture, led by Starbucks, was booming across Asia, younger consumers were also craving something that felt closer to home. Instead of yet another coffee brand, why not make tea the new symbol of modern lifestyle? That idea became the seed for Chagee. The name itself carries a cultural meaning, literally linked to the concept of tea aesthetics in Chinese. From day one, the goal wasn't just to sell a drink, but to bring back pride in tea culture and present it with a fresh international look. What's impressive is how Zhang executed this. Chagee's very first stores were designed to feel different from bubble tea chains that flooded the market at the time. Instead of playful, sugary branding, Chagee went with a minimalist, elegant approach. Clean lines, glass bottles, sleek packaging. It wasn't just about flavor. It was about giving tea the same prestige that coffee had earned. What's more, Chagee tapped straight into the pulse of Asia's younger generation. And that's where the hype truly began. It wasn't just about what was inside the cup, it was how it looked in your hand. Sleek glass bottles, minimalist labels, and that instantly recognizable logo, everything was designed to feel premium and photogenic. In the age of Instagram and TikTok, holding a Chagee wasn't just having a drink, it was holding a status symbol. The timing couldn't have been better. Across Asia, Gen Z was shifting away from what their parents saw as the safe choice, Starbucks coffee. They wanted something fresher, something that felt like their generation's brand. And Chagee offered exactly that. Modern packaging, heritage roots, and a vibe that made you want to post about it. Social media amplified this effect. Every store launch, every limited edition flavor, every photo-worthy bottle spread like wildfire online. Suddenly, Chagee wasn't just a tea brand, it was the centerpiece of a new lifestyle trend. And in a region where identity and image matter as much as taste, Chagee managed to capture something Starbucks couldn't. The feeling of being new, cool, and proudly Asian. So, there's so much hype about Chagee, but does it really have the edge against a giant like Starbucks? Starbucks isn't just a coffee chain, it's the Coca-Cola of coffee. With over 30,000 stores worldwide, it built its empire on three things: scale, brand power, and loyalty. For decades, it sold more than just lattes. It sold the idea of a third place, a cozy space between home and work where you could study, hang out, or simply feel part of something bigger. And in many ways, Starbucks has become untouchable. Its digital ecosystem is one of the strongest in the world. From its mobile ordering app to its rewards program, Starbucks has locked millions of customers into a routine. For many, grabbing a Starbucks coffee isn't just a drink purchase, it's a daily ritual. But here's the catch. In Asia, especially among younger generations, Starbucks is slowly losing its cool factor. To Gen Z, it's starting to feel more corporate, more like their parents' brand than their own. And that's the gap Chagee has been quick to exploit. So while Starbucks remains the global giant, Chagee has positioned itself as the cultural alternative, fresher, trendier, and proudly Asian. Alright, there's been so much talk, let's put them side by side and see who really wins. First, branding. Starbucks built itself on Western coffee culture, the idea of a warm, cozy third place between home and work. Chagee, on the other hand, leans into Asian tea heritage, rebranding it as a sleek, modern lifestyle. In Asia, that cultural edge really connects with people. For this one, I think Chagee's got the edge. Next, the customer base. Starbucks attracts a wide audience, from students to office workers to retirees. But when it comes to Gen Z, Chagee is the one stealing attention. With its photogenic design and trendy vibe, it feels like a brand built for the younger generation. In my view, Chagee wins here. Then there's pricing and positioning. Starbucks is firmly premium, and in some Asian cities, it's even seen as expensive. Chagee calls itself luxury tea, but its drinks are often more affordable, hitting that sweet spot between aspirational and accessible. For this round, I'd say Chagee takes the advantage. Now, the in-store experience. Step into a Starbucks and you'll find comfy chairs, laptop-friendly tables, and the perfect spot to stay for hours. Chagee's stores, in contrast, are sleek and minimalist, designed more for quick lifestyle consumption than long hangouts. But there's one thing Starbucks can't replicate: the hype. Whenever a new Chagee store opens, the queues are long, sometimes very long. For many, just lining up feels like being part of an exclusive launch. Still, when it comes to everyday comfort and a place to stay, Starbucks has the stronger hand. And finally, global reach. This one isn't even close. Starbucks is everywhere, over 30,000 stores worldwide. Chagee, while expanding rapidly, is still mostly an Asian phenomenon. On this front, Starbucks is the clear winner. Even in the side-by-side comparison, it's clear that Chagee has the edge in branding, youth appeal, and pricing. But in the short term, Starbucks is still winning. The fact is, Starbucks' global scale and digital ecosystem make it nearly impossible to topple overnight. What Chagee has done, though, is prove that Starbucks isn't untouchable. It's captured the imagination of a new generation, and in Asia, it's already redefining what a lifestyle drink brand can be. So while Starbucks holds the crown for now, Chagee has shown it can steal the spotlight, and that might be the beginning of a much bigger shift. So what about the future? Do you think Chagee might one day overtake Starbucks and other giants? Will this younger generation grow up to love coffee, or will they stick with Chagee's tea hype? Or maybe it isn't just hype at all. Comment your thoughts down below. I'd love to hear what you think. And if you think our channel Best Version could be as big of a deal, then don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more stories like this. And if you're still not craving for anything yet, go ahead and click the next video right here.